No matter what else is going on, perfection is right here on a Saturday afternoon. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Lakers and the Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Lakers head coach. He understands what a challenge this is. Number one, the stadium is one of the best in college football. Every time you step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands his guys have their backs against the wall. They have to communicate and be effective at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wildcats offense to go on the attack first. And we get a look at Ty Hawkins. There was a lot of interest in him in the offseason. He's a guy that they are excited to give the reins to this offense. Throwing, Hawkins rushes on, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cook. Pulled to the ground. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
From the gun on third down, Hawkins. Got his man on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, guys, you just need a new environment. You need a change of scenery. This was a highly recruited guy. Didn't quite work out for him at his last destination. So now here he is, and he's not playing in a Power 4 conference by any stretch, but he feels like with this coaching staff, he's a better fit in this system, and he thinks he's going to have a big year.
And this is something we don't talk about as much, man. There's a lot of talent that also comes down now. So there's talent going up, yes, to new places, but these are really talented kids that don't necessarily get to start, but he's got, obviously, the name. He's got some ability, some skill. Interested to see him, new coaching staff, new environment, new start, to see if we see the best version of him.
Again, it's Hawkins. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. Here in his senior year, hoping to make it his most productive yet. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
Makes the grab. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. And now the Lakers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Making his first move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He'll pull it down. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hawkins. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intent.
Runs through, man. He might have some space. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Right through his hands, you just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Sets his feet. It's Chambers. Fires to the right. Oh, it's picked off.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Throwing, Hawkins. He's going to take off. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
Hawkins to throw for it on 4. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hawkins Here comes the heat. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Quickly to the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Throws it off the RPO. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Still looking, trying to escape and get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now the Lakers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. Makes a move. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Throwing, Hawkins. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Out wide right, it's Bear. Oh, he's got some space. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Wildcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Changing the routes with his receivers. Wants to throw one first. Makes the grab on the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Again, it's Hawkins. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Right side, it's Cook. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, 1st and goal. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Hawkins. Rush right in his face. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Motion from the back. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Out wide right, it's Cook. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Left side is Sims. There he goes. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Here's a give to Joyner. On his feet at the 40. Turns on the Jets. Ripping through the defense. He's up to 57 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Fires quickly. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Swamped immediately. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Reels it in. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
And now the Lakers will try to convert on 4th down. Got out of trouble and throws. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll run with Joyner. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he's going to bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the Wildcat sideline, there is so much love and support down here right now as their running back just made history. The all-time national leader for most rushing yards in his career. And got
breaks away in the middle. He's at the 40, the 20. Touchdown Wildcats. He got a step and just dusted the field. Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. They'll need a bunch on second down. On play action. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Finds his back in the middle. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And now the Lakers getting set on 1st and 10. Hand off to Joyner. Maybe a crease. The 30, the 20, the 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Lakers. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Throwing, Hawkins. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield is Hawkins. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
That's caught. It's Cook. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Now the pitch. Turning it on. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Hawkins. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Long way to go on second down. He'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Cook. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he added the extra point.
Number 97, set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll do it himself. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. 2nd and long here.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Finds his target. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. On target.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. Sells to run, looking to pass. Right side, it's Sims. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. And now the Lakers want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under pressure. Avoids pressure on the right. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
And now the Lakers will call on their punt team. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Out wide right, it's Cook. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. Throwing, Hawkins. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the Colorado State Rams. And it's the Sooners looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years. but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Wildcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Dropping back, it's Chambers. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Wildcat sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On the move. He'll try to do it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Sells to fake. Look out! Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
Looking downfield, it's Chambers. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Looks it in at the 40. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Wildcat sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. And here comes the offense on second down. Hawkins makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he
motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Lakers get a chance to send out the offense to open this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Joyner again. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Drops back. It's Chambers. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. And now the Lakers decide to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Coverage unit all over him. Immediately. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The give to the left. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You got to love that if you're the head coach. Watching your defense and watching the big fella at D-tackle play with that kind of relentless pursuit to the football. One of the reasons it's hard to run against them is they've got everybody playing with effort. Did you see him fly to the football and make that play on the outside? That was awesome.
Got him right there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hard running there. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to run it.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping him up and getting to the ground.
Snaps on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it in and get the easy touchdown.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback keep. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Fires to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They're all over him. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And now the Lakers have it with a 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Right side, it's Sims.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Makes the catch. It's Sims. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And now the Lakers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Touchdown, Lakers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rid of it on the RPO. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Now on 1st down from the 43. The give and tick, 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 tick.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
Here we go, ready.
Got an alley. There he goes. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick, but the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here comes the 2-point try. Moves the pocket. It's Griffin. That pass is incomplete.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, knocked down immediately.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season.